Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are. In the world, we're doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Maranatha. The title today, Intolerance and Persecution. John 15:20. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. Persecution in its varied forms is the development of a principle which will exist as long as Satan exists and Christianity has vital power. No man can serve God without enlisting against himself the opposition of the hosts of darkness. Evil angels will assail him, alarmed that his influence is taking the prey from their hands. Evil men, rebuked by his example, will unite with them in seeking to separate him from God by alluring temptations. When these do not succeed, then a compelling power is employed to force the conscience. But so long as Jesus remains man's intercessor in the sanctuary above, the restraining influence of the Holy Spirit is felt by rulers and people. It still controls to some extent the laws of the land. Were it not for these laws, the condition of the world would be much worse than it is right now. While many of our rulers are active agents of Satan, God also has his agents among the leading men of the nation. The enemy moves upon his servants to propose measures that would greatly impede the work of God. But statesmen who fear the Lord are influenced by holy angels to oppose such propositions with unanswerable arguments. Thus, a few men will hold in check a powerful current of evil. The opposition of the enemies of truth will be restrained that the third angel's message may do its work. When the final warning shall be given, it will arrest the attention of these leading men through whom the Lord is now working, and some of them will accept it and will stand with the people of God through the time of trouble. Be glad then, the ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God. That's Joel 2:23. In the last days, saith God, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. That's Acts 2:17-21 and 31:3. The great work of the gospel is not to close with less manifestation of the power of God than marking its opening. The great work of the gospel is not to close with less manifestation of the power of God than marked its opening. I'm not sure how that works, but so the title again, Intolerance and Persecution. And if you are keeping the commandments, having the testimony of Jesus, being a true Christian, you will know what Jesus said. If you want to follow me, take up your cross. To take up your cross means you will then at some point suffer as he suffered. Maybe not the same extent. No, you won't be crucified, but to take up your cross and follow him is to shun the world and not follow the world, but follow Jesus, which pretty much majority of the time goes against what society and the world does. It certainly goes against traditions and cultures. But that's a good thing, because if you follow the world, you will fall off the cliff. If you follow Jesus, you will fly away from the cliff to the sky. What a way to go.